Hey, good evening, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? It's a live stream. I started to go live stream today. Who I don't think I'll be able to go live tomorrow for certain reasons. I see we have Peter Huang in here since 7:44. Thank you for coming early. You probably went to sleep by now. I also see Greta Desapeta probably went to sleep as well by now. But thank y'all for being committed. I said good morning, of course, money. And Dante Ellis, what's going on, brother? How you doing? I see we had a bunch of people here early, and I wanted to talk about this topic today because, you know, Daniel Tanner, what's going on? Yeah, right now, even though I can travel around the Philippines, it's still a little bit of a headache to travel. So I'll talk about this, like what you need to travel around the Philippines, and I think it's going to change in July 1st. Terry Fleming, how you doing? Thanks a lot for the super chat, Terry Fleming. And Terry Fleming always says it from one brother to another. Thank you, thank you. And this brother can definitely use that. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But I don't think it'll be the same though. Say if there's any foreigners here, I don't think it'll be the same. But by the time you guys come to the Philippines, of course it won't be the same. But this is kind of for the situation right now, and because right now, like that's why a lot of travel vloggers or people that have travel channels had to leave the Philippines. They had to leave because Philippines is really right now. I'll be honest with you guys, really the only country where traveling is a headache, unless you have some kind of pull here, and unless you're a government official, you can't move around as freely as you want. Brooklyn's finest, what's going on? He said, "What's good, black man from Puerto Rican man from Brooklyn? How you doing?" Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I know it's a lot of New York guys coming. I think it's because my and my what do you call it, on my channel it shows that I'm from New York, so I get a lot of people from New York that come in here. Hopefully, they will fully accept without quarantine later this year, like Phuket. I can't wait. I can't wait, and until they can accept, like how Phuket does. I would love that, and I can't wait for it. Actually, I can't wait. I'll be so excited when it does happen. I'll be so excited when it does happen. But yeah, the Philippines just right now it's really a headache to move around, guys. It is. But the thing is, I'm hoping when Manila goes to MGCQ, it's easier because what's happening is a lot of places in the Philippines. Say when you go to travel around, right? The Philippines will be back in action. Daniel Tanner. So what's going on, John Thomas? How you doing? Say when you're going around, right? Like me, I'm in the Philippines right now. I'm a permanent resident. But when you want to go around, because Manila was recently not in MGCQ, or it's not in MGCQ now, but because of all these heightened GCQs and all of these three-letter words, you know, right now Manila is still flagged. So like even to go to Case Province, which is one island over, you gotta get all of these different tests. You have to get you still have to get a what's the name test. You still have to get a COVID test. So say even if we had the vaccine, still have to get a COVID test no matter what. Because Manila is not an MGCQ yet, but I think even still when it's an MGCQ, I'm hoping it changes. But right now it's a headache to move around, guys. It's a headache. Right now it's a headache to move around the Philippines, and I'm not complaining. It's just the truth. Like you have to get a COVID test, and the thing is, the COVID test you have to pay for it. So some tests, like the test here in the Philippines, you got some that are 4,000 pesos, which is $80. It's nuts. It's nuts. Nobody wants to do that. Pay $80 each time you're getting a test, or even $10. Nobody wants to pay. I think it is. I think it's going to have to turf slimming before before you guys come in the country. Tourism has to take off. It has to take off. And it definitely is going to take off. Or they won't open the country to foreigners. You can't open the country to foreigners. And right now, especially in the U.S., right now people are walking around with no face mask on. I don't know. Let me know if it's like that in other places. I know right now in New York it's happening. How is it happening? How is it going out there in the U.S.? Is everyone walking around every state with no face mask now? Because in the Philippines, it's hard to move around. It's weird because even though they know, okay, you can't stop it the way they've been trying to stop it. They're still going to do it anyway, And it's crazy because, guys, when I'm on the train, right? This is nuts. I can't even lie, guys. You know what it is? It's because, and I'm not complaining. I'm just telling the truth because I already know what's going on in other countries. You see what I'm saying? I already know what's happening in other countries. So I'm here in the Philippines, right? I'm here in the Philippines, and everything is super locked down, but not locked down. I mean, it's open, but you can't. It is because you can't. I can't really travel outside of Manila without doing all these tests. Maybe it'll change though. July 1st, they're moving it to MGCQ. I'm sure it'll move to MGCQ. Maybe it'll change, but it's still a headache to travel around right now. And Filipinos, what's going on, Rico? How you doing? The Hapsters, how you doing? And Filipinos, especially, Filipinos that may not have it like that. They're stuck. They're stuck in the places they're at most of the time because, well, especially in Manila, because you have to get all these tests to move around. And guys, when Kay was looking up the tests, because Kay does all the research, it's 4,000. She's seen some for like 500. She's seeing the different prices. What are you doing, Kay? Are you gonna announce what later?
I will share the experience.
Oh yeah. Kay's gonna talk about it when she comes on live. Yeah, same thing, Brooklyn's Finest. Doesn't matter. You still got to get these tests. That's the thing. Doesn't matter if you're vaccinated. You still have to do all this stuff. Mike, you love to travel. What's going on? You still have to do all this stuff. Thanks a lot for that, the Hapsters. Mega love, shout out, sending aloha. And guys, make sure to check out the Hapster. She also does YouTube videos as well. But yeah, it's just a headache, and I can't wait for Kay to come on and talk about it. Actually, Kay's folding clothes right now, so she's not coming on for another hour. Well, no, it's fine. Just do what you're doing.
We're leaving soon, guys. So.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're preparing to leave. But Tony Anderson, how you doing, man? What's going on? But the thing is right now, I still consider this being a lockdown. When you can't move around because you got to get these tests like this, the problem is not the test. The problem is, we were looking for some places in Manila. I mean, they're cheaper other places, but in Manila, it's outrageous prices. Kate found a place that was 500, but it's like still not sure because you can't get anyone on the phone in the Philippines most of the time. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. And I'm not complaining. I'm just talking about it. Where are you all going, guys? What's your agenda for today? Well, actually, we're going to be, if you're talking about us, we're going to be, you're talking to Mike, but me and Kay, though, we're not going anywhere today. We're just preparing. We're getting ready to go somewhere soon. But
we're going somewhere, sir, for 4 days and 3 nights, guys. I'm just so excited.
Oh, yeah, Kay's excited. Kay's sharing information. Kay, I don't want to tell him I'm going somewhere until I'm there.
No, you don't need to say it.
I know. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying. I know it's fine. It's fine. Of course they know I'm obviously going somewhere. Of course, but yeah, I'm just letting you know because I'm going somewhere because I have to go and I have to spend the money because I'm tired. I'm just tired of being stuck, So yeah, I do have to go somewhere. And as Kay said, we're going for 4 days and 3 nights because it's necessary. I'm going stir crazy in Manila. Yeah, it's like we have to get away. We have to get away, but I know pretty soon though it's going to change. It's going to change. Hopefully it's by July to where we could just move around, because I forgot the numbers on COVID, but it was so low in Manila right now, guys. The great thing about that is the lower Manila goes, the faster it opens. And I'm moving around the town. I was over there by Malate. I end up in Robinson's Mall, and I see a bunch of people in a line getting COVID shots. It was beautiful. I should have took a picture of it or video, but I don't like to record things like that. But still, I'm seeing people on the lines. We asked the lady, "What are you guys here for?" We could tell that what it was for, but people were getting the shots, and I was thinking, I was looking at the people like, man, I hope it wasn't from the false threats of Duterte, because because people, that's why Duterte can't play like that. I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. You can't joke around and say, oh, I'm going to enforce a shot in your butt, because what happened is when Duterte came in, things went down, especially in Manila. Things went down. Hey, Essa Rose, how you doing? And of course, I know he didn't mean it, but still, you don't know. Some Filipinos, they may not know better. Duterte's going to force us to get the shot. Let's go get the shot. I'm in sunny Florida now. Yeah, I hear you, man. That's where I would be. That's where I would be if I was out there in the States, either Florida or LA. I would be in one of those places where the water is. They have water, I mean, of course, on the East Coast, but still I wouldn't be for that water. I get out at the East Coast. Or stay in the East Coast or go to Florida or go to LA or other places like that. I'd probably be out of the country anyway. Maybe go to Jamaica or something. I'll be going somewhere to an island. Because I never really had those travels, But that's one thing that's a headache. And Brooklyn brought it up too. But Brooklyn, doesn't matter. You still have to get that test. Doesn't matter if you're vaccinated right now. You still have to get that test. From Hawaii, J&K. Hawaii is extremely expensive. I can't afford her. I probably could though, because I was in Singapore and it wasn't a big deal. I could afford Hawaii. I'm going to St. Martin in August. I hear you, man. I could afford Hawaii. Just plan it. I'm going to St. Martin in August. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why we'll be going too. Yeah, Singapore is expensive. Yeah, Singapore is expensive, and it's funny, when I was in Singapore, right? They had the worst looking hotels that I was still paying high. Actually, it was one of them. It was one of them that was actually cheap, because I got a hotel that was $30 a night in Singapore. I got lucky. How do you feel about Cebu being my first stop? Want to stay for 1 month, strict 2,200 budget. Cebu's not bad. Cebu's not bad. Cebu's a good place. 2,200. Want to stay for 1 month? You want to stay for 1 month in Cebu, or 1 month in the Philippines at 2,200? Are you going to see your lady? Because if you're going to see your lady, I would have more than 2,200. I'm just saying a little more, maybe 3,000. Because you're going to see your lady. If you're coming to see your lady, of course you're going to want to do some fun things. Don't just come and go to the province. Actually, I'm going to make a video about that too soon. A lot of guys do that when they visit the Philippines and they don't get around. And Happy said, I can be a personal tour guide. Then cheaper flights back to the Philippines. Singapore is expensive but nice. Yeah, I liked it. Your first trip, you always overspend. That's true. Yep. You will always overspend, because what happens is you don't expect things, and then you always got to have that emergency money. MRC and a place to be, and I talk about psychology. What's going on, Garrett? MRC hip hop. How much does it cost to get to Manila to Cebu? Well, I don't know. I haven't looked up plane tickets. Shouldn't be too much. Dallas, how you doing? What up, broska? Shouldn't be too much because I'm in the Philippines. Shouldn't be too much. But yeah, what's his name? Rigo. Yeah, Rigo. I would definitely bring more than 2,200. Go for 3,000. You always got to think a little bit more because you'll get here and then you'll be like, man, I'm really enjoying this. I want to do it more. I want to do more of this or more of that. You know. But if you're coming here, and you're not looking to do anything like that, oh yeah, 2,200 is more than enough. But if you're coming here and then you want to have a little bit of fun, you know, what's gonna happen, Rico? I'm not sure if you're a Filipino, but if you're not looking to do things the Filipino way, it's gonna cost. It's gonna cost. If you come here, because you can come out in the Philippines and have 1,000 to spend and make that happen if you do things the Filipino way for a month. But you'll just be staying in the province with your family, you know, and like going to islands right that are there and not really doing much and, you know, getting there how you can get there the cheapest way possible. And no matter what, even taking tricycles and, you know, believe it or not, even, yeah, taking tricycles, because really, really can't get to a lot of places in these islands unless you're taking jeepney and tricycles. And it's still expensive. You can ask anyone that's traveled to the Philippines or lives in the Philippines. They know. Yeah. I see you, kid. Kay's preparing now. Kay's getting ready. She's getting all done up. Not really, not really. What do you mean? Stop talking about it. I have to talk about it. I'm talking about it. Simply Akis, how you doing? 501 Hellraiser, Grand Rising, bro. Yes. 2,200 after my rent pad is paid. I will up my budget then. Okay, okay. Yeah, you gotta account for the COVID tax. It's gonna be added up onto everything for a while. Yeah. Yep. And that's what's happening with me in Manila. Trying to get out, I gotta pay the COVID tax. Like you said, how good example. That's gonna be gone though by the time you guys come. I don't think they're gonna open it and do that to foreigners. I think living minimalist in the Philippines will make semi-retirement go a long way. Yeah, it's true. You got to be a minimalist a little bit to make your retirement, like she said, to make it go a long way. It's crazy raining and hot weather in Florida. Yeah, actually, it's weird because it was raining last night in the Philippines. It's like Florida's like, I don't know. It's kind of like the same weather as the Philippines, the same exact weather. So Symbiotic adjusted with no problem to Florida. I'm sure she went to Florida and, you know, it was like, oh, you know, we get the hurricanes and we get typhoons. She's oh, that's Philippines. Do you guys have any family in that collapsed building? No. I didn't know about the collapsed building, to be honest with you. I didn't know about the collapsed building, simply I guess. What happened? What did the building collapse at? I don't know. Any of you guys know about the collapsed building? Where did the building collapse at? Here in Florida. I'm ready to get out of the rat race and is thinking of coming to the Philippines. How often do you guys have earthquakes? Well, the earthquakes haven't been a real catastrophe. Well, where I am, I'm not sure about other parts of the Philippines, but yeah, where I've been, I haven't really been affected by earthquakes at all. Cebu leader's awesome. That building was terrible. Yeah. Surfside. Deborah Williams, your honesty is refreshing. Tony, how's everything, my friend? New picture. Yeah, Tony had to change the picture. What's up, Tony? No, I told Tony because in the other picture, he looks older. Simply, I guess he looks older. Then he took a picture with this shirt here, and he looks more refreshing in that picture. Yeah, he looks more refreshing in this picture. In the other picture, he looks older. I don't know why, but he does. He has a more fresher face in this picture. My sister had a friend who rented a condo there. She said she is okay though. I'm not sure what you're talking about. And so Kay just here goes Kay. I didn't get a chance to introduce her. She just let herself in alive because Kay has the access. Cliff and Rue, what's going on?
Hi guys.
Yeah, Kay just pops in.
Hello everyone. The reason I joined right away, Jay, because I just want to share to them the experience we're having right now.
Yeah,
Since
okay, good. Let's talk about it.
we will be traveling outside Metro Manila finally
Yes,
after a
yes.
year outside Metro Manila. This is the regular place. We've been there before, but we just want to have a relaxing birthdays because
Mm-hmm.
my birthday is coming next Monday and Jay's birthday was last Monday.
Yeah.
So we decided to put it in the middle. But anyway, for the requirements, as Jay said, you still need to have a test, and we're doing the test today.
Mm-hmm.
And that test is antigen test, rapid antigen test. We're gonna do swab
Mm-hmm.
test. This is my first time. Jay, we're gonna blog it. So in the nose, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'm getting scared. It's my
Yeah.
first time. And the next one after they approved the rapid test only, so no need for the mouth, just the nose. Next is even you are having shot already, if you're already vaccinated, you still need to do the test. So swab test, you need to have the swab test. That's the requirements. You need to have S pass, which is to be approved with the LGU where you're going. For example, you're going to Cebu, and you need to make sure that the LGU approved that your arrival. So
Yeah.
same thing with the place where we're going. They need to approve it. So we hired an agency. We get an agency. It's not too much. It's a little bit because we can handle it. We can go there DIY, but we hire agencies. We pay extra. And if you have no car, guys, it's really hard to travel right now without car because
Mm-hmm.
we are I call a lot of people, and you need to pay like 900 pesos per person. So it's the special ride going to that
Mm-hmm.
place, and we're gonna travel by boat too. So it's a lot of things you need to consider. You need to prepare before you travel nowadays. It's not easy like
Mm-hmm.
before, but you
Yeah.
can do it if you wanted to. And all you need to do is just prepare it ahead of time, like 2 weeks before your plan to travel. So
Mm-hmm.
swab test, money, of course, it's common sense. Money is the most important when you
Good.
travel because, especially right now in this type of pandemic, there's a lot of expenses you're gonna pay, like the test, the traveling. So you have no car, so those are the things that's very important right now in traveling here around the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you will be going there for 4 days and 3 nights, and we're just so excited, and we're gonna share it to you guys. We're gonna go live there, and we're gonna make some videos. Hi,
Hopefully
Joey.
we can go live. Hopefully.
Hi, Tony. Yeah, I know.
Hopefully we can go live. But we're bringing a bunch of different companies. We're gonna try out Dito finally. We're gonna try. We're gonna get Smart just in case. So we're gonna have
Mhm.
Smart, Globe, and also Dito, and we'll see which one is the best. The crazy thing is that once you get to the islands, that's when Smart works the best. When you get to
Mhm.
certain places, because I remember we were in Rizal. We were in Rizal. What was it, like a week ago, right, or a week and a half ago?
No,
And
last
a
week
week
you
ago,
good.
last week, yeah,
My Father's Day. Father's Day.
yeah, for Father's Day, and actually Father's Day, my birthday, we went, and in Rizal, Smart works best. Like Globe didn't get any service, but in the mountains, Smart worked great. Like the guy he was getting phone calls, everything, and he could have did a live stream up there. So that's why me and Kay were going to, we got to get another Smart number. We're gonna install a detail number, and we're gonna be ready to use it.
And
So.
the good thing about the place where we're going, the hotel doesn't charge higher right now. So I
Mhm.
think it depends on the location. So they doesn't charge that much.
Mhm.
It's not really like it's still peak season charge, but it's not like double. It's just going there is a little bit. We're gonna talk about it, guys. I'm vlogging my travel vlog there because it's my first time to be out of Metro Manila after a year and 6 months.
Yeah,
And
and I
Jay,
think
we're
Kay's
gonna
gonna travel vlog in English too, so you guys can check it out.
yeah, I will. I'll make sure that it's gonna be detailed so you guys will know what to prepare when you travel around the Philippines, when you come here in the
Mhm.
Philippines. Just
Yeah.
always be ready to of course, you should have always extra cash because right now in traveling around the Philippines, it's not like before. Like this is your
Hmm.
budget. You know, there's some extra that coming in, extra that you need to spend it. But always think. Oh, let me talk about the swab test, Jay. The
Okay.
price of the test for the antigen test, it's 1,400 in Klook. Okay, that's a tip. You need to go to klook.com. That's an app. Download Klook. There is 1,400. But if you are a group of people, like 10 people and up, you may pay up a little as 1,200 only. And
Hmm.
then for RT-PCR is 3,800. So it's like a lot. So when you travel, you need to spend more. But that's the thing you're gonna pay when you travel.
Hmm.
All right.
Exactly, guys. And I mean, it's a headache, but I'm just hoping when July hits, when MGCQ rolls out, because I'm sure it is, but we still don't know. The Duterte is going to announce it soon. I'm just hope that MGCQ rolls out, and then everything. It's like MGCQ is the new normal, right? Almost the new normal. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost the new normal. So that's when things will open up a lot more, and we'll be. Hopefully, we're finally free. We don't need to go to these tests. I think the tests are going to be like that for a while, and I can't wait until things are like the states. But I
Mm-hmm.
think it will be by the time you guys come here. It will be. It will be. But okay, I was about to do this, but don't need to do that because it's already here. But yeah, guys. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're getting ready to go when will marriage services and the embassies open, so I can finally marry my Charlie in Mindanao or Angeles City. Is that Chinese vaccine safe? I don't know about that vaccine. Hey, what's going on, Miss Morena? I don't know about the Chinese vaccine, but I don't specialize in these vaccines, so I have no idea. It said Delta and Delta Plus. Al, you need to know it's spreading. Not sure if you do stocks. OCGN. This vaccine is Covaxin made in India, Manila. EUO last week. The safest all natural. So it said OG. Not sure if you do stocks. OCGN. The vaccine is Covaxin. Yeah, I've heard of that. Covaxin made in India, Manila. EUO last week. The safest all natural. I heard about that. I did hear about that. I'm not sure how safe it is, but I heard about it. I'll do some more research into that. Let me see here. Garrett asked, when will marriage services and embassies open so I can finally marry my Charlie Minden? I have no idea. I have no idea, Garrett, when marriage services will open. And
Well,
that's why a lot of you guys are coming to the Philippines.
no,
Hmm.
actually, Garrett, you just need to get married in. What do you mean marriage services in the embassy? All you need to get to the embassy is just certification that you're not married in the U.S. That's all you need in the embassy,
Hmm.
right, Jay? And then after
Hmm.
that, you can get married in church or in the city hall. It depends, or
It
garden wedding.
depends on if he's looking to take her back to the States
Ah, okay.
or if he's looking to get married here. But in the embassy, um, I'm not sure. But the thing is, I don't know if the embassy is even open, kid.
No, I don't think he's trying to say that because he said marry my Charlie in Mindanao or Angeles City. So he's trying to marry. I don't know if it's a girl or Garth is a girl. Charlie is a boy. A girl. I'm
Yeah, I
confused.
don't know what they was about, but yeah,
Charlie.
but me and Kay don't have the answer. Hey, J&K, can you share about where and how to get a phone once we land in the airport? Which is better, Globe or Smart? Well, I think Globe is better for the cities. Smart is better for the country areas. Um, I'd say get both. How? I'd say get a SIM card for both and put a load on both. You never know
Mhm.
because you could be somewhere and it's not working. Boop, you could pop the other SIM card in.
Now, if you have a phone with it, like my phone, it has
A
two
dual SIM.
SIM
Yeah,
slot.
yeah.
So it's better if you have Globe and Smart. But for me, if you're gonna ask me, because I'm a Globe lover, I'm not promoting it, but I really like Globe because the signal is really good. Because I use Smart before. I
Mm-hmm.
don't really use, but I have extra SIM, and I really don't like Smart. But in some part here in Manila Bay, it has a good connection. So
Yeah,
might as
Smart
well
has
just
yeah.
have two. If you have two
Yeah,
phones, Smart and Globe. So and you can get it in the airport. You can see some small stall
yeah.
there, like Globe. So before you you go outside, just buy the Smart Ready or Globe. Make sure you have Grab, ha? Unless the hotel will pick you up. So the
Exactly.
hotel
Yeah.
will pick you up. But I suggest you to have Grab. I don't know if Grab can pick up in the airport now because they said before it cannot. Uh, but yeah, there's a lot of taxi there, and the taxi doesn't. It's charged much, but it's not like that. They're not gonna scam you because there's like legit taxi there in the airport.
But Rico, it said, can you explain how long I will be able to stay there with normal travel visa? That should be 2 months. But once everything opens, one more thing, what will happen if I overstay by 1 year? Let me tell you what happened to me, Rico, because I'm a perfect example. I didn't overstay for a long time, but I overstayed for what? This is because of the pandemic, guys. The pandemic happened. I think mine had to go in March, right? And the pandemic happened in March. Wasn't it something like that, Kay?
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah.
overstayed because I had to be there by like March or something like that. But the pandemic happened, so of course everything was locked down. So
Yeah.
by the time I went back and got there, I was like 4 months late, and I had to pay fees for that. How much did I pay, Kay? I forgot.
18,000.
Yeah, I paid 18. I paid about $400, and I overstayed for only like what, like a month and a half,
No, maybe
two
like
months.
2 to 3 months. The only thing
Yeah.
is he's not supposed to pay the during the lockdown, but they
Well,
count
no,
the
he
lockdown.
said, what happened if I overstay by 1 year? You'll be paying tons of fees if you overstay by 1 year.
Yeah, I
It'd
was
be
scared.
expensive. Yeah. What
Do
happened?
you know what, guys? I was scared that Jay will. What do you call that when they kick you out of the country?
Offload it?
Not offloaded. They're gonna ask you to leave the country and come back
Yeah, yeah.
because if you overstay, but Jay overstay like few months only is not a lot. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I was talking to the guy like, why are you charging the time that because I'm the one helping you. I was there inside. Why are you charging the time that it's locked down? It's supposed to be not included. They
Yeah,
said
they charge that.
it's included. I was like,
They
why?
had to do. See, what happened was the reason why I was included. They had to get the money from somewhere. So all of the foreigners that overstayed because of the pandemic had to pay for it, and they had to pay full price most of the time. Actually, no, they gave somewhat of a discount because it's supposed to be more. But yeah. So I ended up paying 18,000 because that's how they made their money. So it was a bunch of foreigners that went through the same situation. Because I remember when I was going in, and the overstay line was packed, guys. It was packed. It was people just foreigners just loaded there, and they all overstayed because of the pandemic. So the Philippines made their money off of us. I'm not mad. I mean, at first I was upset. Then I thought about it and said, "This is all they have." And Kay got it too. I said, babe, this is all they can do right now. They're getting a
Yeah,
lot of money from this because
I
there had been
was.
thousands of us that went. Not in one day, but I'm sure thousands of us have been through it because of the pandemic. Because there's still a lot of foreigners that are here in the Philippines. A lot, tons that are here. So yeah, they went through it as well.
Mm. That's the reason
Mm-hmm.
why we also process the what do you call this? The permanent resident.
I'm a
Jay will
resident,
gonna get
yeah.
right now he's in probation, but this year around towards like 2 to 3 months from now, Jay we're gonna process the permanent resident so he can have a little ACR for 5 years, good for 5 years.
Yeah.
So Jay we're gonna blog it so you guys will know the process and everything. We're gonna do it per
Mm-hmm.
detail. We're not gonna hire agency inside the
Yeah, we're not hiring
immigration.
an
We'll do
agency.
it ourselves. The reason we hired because Jay is leaving to US. That's the reason we
Yeah.
hired before. We needed to be rushed, and because we pay already extra for the ano to, what happened to you before?
What do you mean? Come on.
No, when you you arrive late, you go there late. I forgot the term. Hello,
Um,
Miss Duan.
overstay.
Overstay, yeah.
Yeah. How
I
you
was so
doing? How you
excited
doing?
to overstay though, babe. I was like,
Huh?
why are you charging the months that you guys are locked down? Why you Philippines are locked down? Manila is locked down. Why are you charging it? Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, I
go.
know. But no, I understood, Kay. That see, the thing is, the reason why they did that, they had to make the money. Because think about it, the Philippines wasn't open, especially around that time when it happened. The reason why they charged me more, and I couldn't even get to the BI, the Bureau of Immigration. because it was in lockdown. Remember, Kay?
Yeah.
We were gonna go. I should have went. Well, I should have left because Kay told 1 week it was open, and then it closed like a couple of days after. I said no, we go next week. Boom, it was closed. It was locked down again for like another 2 weeks to a month.
That's why,
Actually,
guys.
it's locked down for another month.
That's why, guys, if you're here, at least go if you think your visa is going to expire. Process it as early as like a month before, or maybe like at least 3 weeks before, just to make sure. Because sometimes there's a lockdown here, especially right now. There's a lot of lockdown in the provinces because of the pandemic is high. The virus is higher there, but
Hmm.
here in Manila, it's getting better, and we have less positive here right now. So hopefully, we're gonna be MGCQ by July 1st, hopefully. And
Yeah,
I
Hal
wanna
said it
say,
right. Hal said it right. It was a COVID-19 tax. Yep, that's exactly what it was. Hal, it's a COVID-19 tax. Well, no, it's. I understood it, Brooklyn's finest, because there was no way the Philippines was gonna make that money. It's funny when I realized and I realized what happened. I wasn't mad. I said, "There's no other way they're gonna make." So they had to make some kind of money because but Philippines did it to themselves. They kept keeping the country closed and locking things down. And
Mhm.
I'm telling you, that's why I did those videos, guys. I'm going around Manila. Everything is open now, though. I got to make another video of how just showing like how wow, so you guys can see wow, this everything is open. But it's wild, guys, because when I was in the mall, like the entire stores were closed. Like I seen chains closed down. I seen one of those like the ones where you come and you get like the fried food and they make like the chicken. You can get bangus. I forgot what you like those steak places and they put the gravy on. I hate when they put the gravy on the steak. Like one of those places was closed down. It was open for years. So they actually had to close down their business because of the pandemic. But they were flourishing before the pandemic. And I seen tons of places like that closed down. But now everything is open. It's wild. It's like it wasn't even a pandemic here. It's crazy. Like when it was a
It's
pandemic,
traffic
it was
too.
like, huh?
Traffic.
It's traffic is back. Traffic. There was no traffic before. All of the traffic is back in Manila. So it's like, man, now it's the perfect time to get out of here. But then by the time I get out of here, I won't be able to go anywhere because the places will be all booked up. Because I know once July hits, even though it's raining, people are going to start booking to these different places. Do you need a visa from the U.S. to enter the Philippines? I never needed before. Well, no, it should still be the same. Hello, J&K. Question: is Cebu City having a lockdown now? Is Cebu City having a lockdown? Well, I don't think they're having a lockdown. I think they're still in MGCQ, so I don't think they're having a lockdown. What happened with Cebu though is they have to go by the same rules as Manila. Okay, take the one off the screen.
Huh? I don't know how to I don't know
I
how to
got it. I
report.
got it.
Yeah.
What happened is they have to go by the same rules as Manila now. So they have to follow the same rules when you get in. You get checked, and then you have to stay in the hotel for 10 days because before they weren't following it. And but it's gonna get back though before you guys come. It's gonna get back to the way it was before the foreigners come. But for the Filipinos, it's a little bit of a headache for the Filipinos that are looking to get into Cebu to stay in a hotel for 10 days. If you're a Filipino or not, I think it's a little messed up especially if you're coming inside the country and you know, you don't have much money for a hotel like that. You're coming to just go back and stay with family, and you have to stay in a hotel for 2 weeks is nuts, or even a week is crazy. But that's the case now for everybody, even Manila, even Cebu. So I know that's happening. Who asked that? Sylvia.
No, just
It's
for
not
10
locked
days.
down.
Okay?
Yeah, for 10 days. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but they
I
can't
don't
rip you
think
off because you're on
sorry
lock. Yeah,
I was
what
looking
happened?
if Cebu was locked down because in the past few days, the news is about the former ex-president, which is Noynoy Aquino, and condolence to the family. The whole Philippines, Duterte announced that there's going to be a 14 days mourning. Oh, no, 10
Hmm.
days? No, I think 10 days only until July 3. But anyway, so most of the news right now is about what happened to Pinoy, and so I don't know if there is a lockdown in Cebu, but the protocol is changed already. So hopefully we'll be back with swab test upon arrival, so you guys don't need to stay in the hotel for a long time because it's gonna be
Yeah.
additional payment. So
Well, Rico, I'm gonna do videos from our red flag soon, so I don't want to spoil it. I'm gonna do videos from our red flag soon. If you want more, definitely email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com. But I'm gonna do videos talking about that soon. I go a little bit in detail and one of the next video coming up. Actually, I already recorded the video, so you asked me the question. I think I'll have the answer a little bit, but still, I didn't go deep in detail. But I talk about it a little bit. But no, Gerard, you can't come just on lockdown. No, that's not the case. Philippines is not open. Trust me, Gerard, you would know. You would have known because I wouldn't be posting a video talking about the what's the name of this title. It would be what you need to travel around the Philippines. Would be what you need to travel to the Philippines, not around the Philippines. But so no, it's not open. I think Mindanao is locked down again. Have you heard anything, guys? Well, I, I know they're going to be locked. See, the thing is, once an area gets locked down, once they have COVID surge, usually it's Mindanao is probably going to be locked down for like the next month or even two. And it's kind of like you almost can look forward to that because they're going through these surge. Manila will do the same thing. So no matter what, it's not deterred that you have active research going to come in. You know what's funny, guys? Active research. They said the country. They were talking about the country being locked down to 2023, which is crazy, right, Kay?
No, it's not. It's not lockdown. The herd
No,
immunity.
no.
Herd
The
immunity.
herd immunity. They said we're going to reach herd immunity until 2023, which is crazy. 2023, we reach herd immunity. That means the country won't be open to that time. You see what I'm saying? I know Finish Cebu City to dance to Zuma Finish, but I don't think they go far to dance now because I was thinking they was having a lockdown. Well, no, actually, Cebu City's not having a lockdown.
This is
Cebu
the.
has been MGCQ.
Let me read the places that's in under MECQ, GCQ,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
GCQ. For MECQ, it's City of Santiago, Cagayan. We're in Duterte announcement. Apayao, Benguet, Ifugao, Puerto Princesa City, which is in Palawan, Iloilo, Zamboanga City, Zamboanga, Sibugay, Zamboanga del Sur, Zamboanga del Norte, Cagayan de Oro, Butuan City, and Agusan del Sur. Those are lockdown. That's what we call lockdown because it's MECQ.
Mm-hmm.
GCQ is, of course, NCR, Bulacan, Rizal, Laguna, and Cavite. Baguio City, Kalinga Mountain Province, Abra, Isabela, Nueva Vizcaya, Carino, Batangas, Quezon, Iligan City, Davao City, Lanao del Sur, and Cotabato. And then the rest of the Philippines, including Cebu, is MGCQ. That's the new, not a little bit, not too lockdown. So it's a little bit not strict. So that's the one. So that's until June 30, guys. So I don't know if there's other announcement that there's another lockdown because most of the news in the past few days is about Pinoy, the ex-president in the Philippines that died. So I don't know if there's another update in other lockdown.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But yeah, Gyarados said, Rico, set your money limit low until you know her better. It's a give and take, sir. Watch for her failing motives. Hope it all goes well and smooth for both of you. God bless all. Yeah, but and that's the thing too. You definitely can't if it's based on. It depends on how long you've been talking to her. That's why I said to email me too, Rico. Email me because what are some red flags you be aware of when dating online on Philippines Cupid, other than the obvious of them asking for money? Well, of course, if they throw out situations at you, when it's a suggestion. So don't get caught up in women suggesting their problems to you because that's what they're doing, and they're doing it to see if you're going to bite. So avoid those, Rico. You run. A woman says, "Oh, well, my mom's having a party, and I need some money." Don't answer that. Don't. Oh no, yeah. What about that party? Because they're doing it to suggest.
Jay, you have no volume. I can't hear you. So I just gonna share what Jay trying to say too, that it really happened, guys, that some girls, and because we actually try to interview some Filipina, and really some girls really like giving some hint like, oh, we don't have load, we can talk to you guys, or they're saying, why are you showing my face there, Jay? My
Yeah,
face is there.
but what happens is they'll throw it out because they know you're a nice guy and you're gonna suggest to give them money. So, but that's what happens. That's usually how the woman asks online, and especially in the Philippines, is they'll throw out a situation for you to be a sucker and to bite on it. And if you're with a woman and she keeps throwing situations like that, avoid it. Avoid her. Don't talk to her. She feels comfortable to throw those situations out right away. You gotta avoid because that's what she's looking for you to bite or ignore it and see if she still talks to you. Because she may not even talk to you anymore if you don't bite on it. So that's how you're gonna know. If a woman keeps throwing out those situations, and if a woman just keeps throwing them out there to you like that, it's like, okay, you know what? That's not a woman you should be talking to. So that's what you look for, Rico. Look for that. Because women try to throw it up in a casual conversation and hoping you'll bite on it. So if they continue to do that, avoid. No matter what people said, one thing I know for sure, PH will open now. I will give it at least in the middle of 2022. Most provinces are closed. No matter where you are, red flags are all the same. Watch out for the roll. It's me stories. Yep. You also have to already assume she know $1 is going to go further there than in the States. And that's what happens. That's what happens because, you know, what happens with women is they know already. And they know that the foreigner may turn around and say, you know what? They may turn around and say, that's not a lot of money. They may say, oh, I need 1,000 pesos. Then you go and you do the conversion of 1,000 pesos and go, that's not a lot of money. In the Philippines, guys, it feels like a lot. I'll tell you guys, it's a difference between $20.
Jay, we can't hear you. Stop moving your arms. You do stay ready like this. Like it's like whenever you're mute. No, I can't hear you. Jay, we can't hear you. Jay, I can't hear you. You're in mute. It's still no.
Hello?
Your microphone is off.
Still no good?
Yeah, it's okay now.
Yes. So what happens, guys, is in the Philippines, 1,000 pesos and $20 is a complete difference. Like for instance, I have an uncle, right? When he's in US, he spends $20, even $100 like it's nothing. When he's in the Philippines, he's penny pinching because I don't know, for some reason when you get to the Philippines, you want to save it. That saving gene just comes out, right, Kay? Because guys, that $20 looks way less than 1,000 pesos. It's a big difference, and it adds up exactly. And what's gonna happen is, you know, they'll throw it out you and they say, oh, all it needs 1,000 because you're gonna look at like $20. That's it, and you're gonna give. Guys, don't be fooled by it. Don't be fooled by it because you'll end up spending tons of money, and she'll keep asking, and she'll keep throwing situations at you. Then you're in a give take relationship before you even know it. But to you, it seems like it's not a lot. So a lot of guys are caught up in give and take relationships because it's cheaper to keep what they feel like. And for those guys that don't mind tricking, it's sad, but you know, and then
Why are you happening with your mic? It's on and off. I can't hear you now. Funny when I live in
can you hear me,
Korea.
Kay? You can hear me now?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Man,
We need to buy a new laptop, guys.
it's this computer, guys. It's this computer. Every time I move my connection, every time I move my head, it goes off. But no, it happens in every country, not just the Philippines. You have to you got to be careful, guys. You got to be careful because
And
women are
also,
hawks
the reason Jay,
about it.
now the reason you talk about because you're in the Philippines and you also have some subscriber that messaging you and sharing the experience, guys. So that's why
Exactly.
I was like, some Filipino, of course, they react like, "Oh, why are you saying like that?" But
Yeah,
me,
they think I'm talking about all Filipinos. But you
I was
know, the Filipinos that complain don't understand English. The ones that complain about the videos
I
I'm
was
making.
even shocked that
Yeah,
when I was dating online when I was in Thailand, they said Filipino scammer. I was like, I was offended at first,
yeah.
and then I found out that they really some scammer. I was like,
It's a
and
lot. Yeah, it's a
you're
lot.
giving us a bad name. You're giving some other Filipina who's not really dating for money bad name. It's like, And then this other Filipina that doesn't know what's going on in LDR or online, they're like, "Oh, why you bashing Philippines? You're a
Yeah,
Filipina."
yeah, yeah.
We're not. Jay is trying to share. That's why I was Jay. We're gonna put a video tomorrow.
Yeah, I am. It needs to be talked about. It has to be talked about because you know what it is. Guys need to know these things because a lot of times guys they don't because the money's not a lot. That's the thing with out here in the Philippines. The woman may say, "Oh, I just need 500 pesos, it's $10." Guys, like, oh, it's just $10. I'll send it $10, and it's not a lot. So you get caught up in these relationships, and then you say, "You know what? I can give you $100 a month," and then you start suggesting it, and then before you know it, a guy's giving 10,000 a month to a girl here, and he's paying all the bills,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't seem like it. Like this guy's thinking, "Oh, I make 40,000. I'm just giving her $200. That's nothing. I make what 1,000 a week. I'm giving her $200. It's nothing." But now you're carving out your half a percentage of your paycheck for this woman that started on a money situation, and guys get caught up in that, you know. And I even had somebody that I'm coaching, somebody I've been cool with for a couple of years, and I coach him, and he got caught up in it. He got caught up in it. He got caught up in a Filipina said, "Oh, I need money for this." She said, "I need money to get my COVID test to get a job," and she wasn't lying. But you shouldn't be charity out here. And I told him, I said, "What did you do that for? Why did you do that? Why did you do it, bro? You shouldn't be charity for anyone, you know." But still, it happens to guys. And what happens, and the reason why it's sad is just because guys will then turn around and say, "Oh, I don't like, I can't deal with Filipinas," because he had a nerve to say that to me. He said, "Oh, I can't date Filipinas." Like, what do you mean you can't date Filipinas, bro? You got to go through them, you know. Like when I was dating online, you actually got to pick so many applications out there. You got to put out like 100 applications at a time. It's like looking for a job when you're looking for a woman, or when you're looking for a man. Same thing with a Filipina or a guy or a woman. It's like a job. You know, you gotta qualify, disqualify people on a regular basis. So when the girl brings up money, disqualified, disqualified. It's like they filled the application. You know, because on your application, one of the things is do not ask for money, and then they checked, and then they said no, ask for money. So they failed.
I,
Yeah, Rico. So Rico, if you're in a situation like that, and you caught up in the it's cheaper to keep her because it's not much money. Oh, no, it's not. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go because even $10, 500 pesos, it starts adding up because then it'll come again. I need something for this. I need something for this. You know,
so
and
let me read this, DJ
and
Happy.
Haps just said it right. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna read it. You read it. Read it.
Not all Filipinos are like that. I agree.
Yeah,
But there are Filipinas out there who are mooching
for
foreigners that
foreigners
are
that are
gullible.
gullible.
That's what's so sad, sis.
Yeah,
DJ Hapsters. I was so sad. Like you giving a bad name to us, and you just like,
it
and
is.
these guys are blinded with their beauty, and they can give giving money. Stop giving money to them,
Yeah.
and just tell them like, it's really it's really not good to ask money. You're giving a lot of red flags on me. I really like you, but you're giving a red flags. Tell that to the guy, to the
Yep.
girl. Just be
Yep.
frank because maybe the girl were gonna like, oh, I'm sorry, I know I'm giving you a red flags, or maybe they were like offended because they know that they
Yep.
didn't do
Yeah,
it.
they know. They already know. But you
That's
gotta
why
call it
it's
out.
just hurting me. Like they should stop doing it, but they doing it during pandemic because they doesn't have
Yeah.
money. But
Yeah.
there's a job you can find. You can do other things. You can do online job. You can do online shopping, sell clothes online. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things. There's no reason to ask money to any guy. So that's why it's really sad. What would you say about some of who will
If
get upset if
you
you don't
set
put any?
put any more money on some game app, oh
What?
well. If you don't put any more money on some game app, well, Sylvia, you know what? In that case, you gotta let go. You gotta let go because if someone is upset, well, it depends on. I don't know the situation, Sylvia, but if a person is getting upset and that's really what it's all about for some game app, it sounds like you're dealing with a child, Sylvia. That's what it sounds like.
Now
So,
maybe there's some girls that or guys that playing games online,
well,
like
no,
popular now.
no, but they're saying, what would you do if someone will get upset if you don't put any more money on some game app. If that's somebody you're talking to online, you know, I mean, you
No,
gotta think it.
Jay, I just want to share. I think she's talking about something like you, for example, in Facebook, when you do the online gaming there, you're gonna be like a member and you're gonna keep giving them a tip.
Yeah,
Is that
okay,
what you're talking about? I don't
but
know.
no, but still, but no. If she's asking it in the wrong way. I'm saying all Filipino are bad, but I bad experiences already. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's the English. The English is that's where the confusion is coming in. Michael app. I'm saying all Filipino are bad, but I bad experience already. Yeah, I know, but what happens though? What happens though is you let it happen. Whoever Sylvia McPadden is, you let it happen. It's your fault. That's what happens with guys. It's your fault. Of course, it's their fault too because they're asking. But if you give it, it's your fault because you shouldn't be giving anything. That should be one of those things, guys, like and ladies too. When when the situations happen like that to me, I remember one time I said it before, I made a mistake and suggested money like it was nothing. Then I said, "Oh, what are you doing?" I realized me going into beta male tactics. You know, that's what it is, guys. It's beta. When you go, oh, it's not much. I'm gonna just give her that. Maybe she'll be happy. You can't think of that mind frame of I'm gonna make her happy. If I give her this, she'll be happy. Because she's not gonna be happy. She's gonna want more. Only thing that's gonna happen is gonna make her more angry. You're not
No,
making
I
a woman
also,
happy. Yeah.
I just want to share because I'm not saying all Filipino are bad, but I had a bad experience. Maybe out of 100 Filipinos, only like one or two. It's like out of 10%, for example, 100%, then only like maybe 5% of Filipinos, but it's like very little. Those who only who date online because there's a lot of hardworking Filipina, not
Mm-hmm.
only in outside the Philippines. OFW is hardworking. They really work hard for the money and they have dignity not to ask money to
Yep.
anyone. And those people who work hard here in the Philippines, it doesn't date online. They really work hard.
Yeah.
They doesn't ask for money. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a bunch of girls you can meet that not gonna ask you money. You just need to not give. When they ask you money, they're gonna give you some sign. Oh, I need load. Oh, I need to buy something.
Yeah.
Don't buy that. Just like okay, and also just let them know that if you have no money, don't act like you have a bunch of money.
Yeah, that's the thing guys can get caught up in. And I found myself doing that to this one girl one time. She's from the Philippines. And I took it back right. I said, oh, what are you doing? I came into Captain Save 'em right away. Guys have a save 'em. They get caught up in what happens is they don't do that with women where they're from. They don't do it with women where they're from. But then because it's cheaper here, they want to save the Filipinos they're talking to. And don't get caught up in the save 'em mentality. Do not get caught up in the save 'em mentality because it will milk you. It will milk you. And it happens for years. Guys are getting milked, they're getting milked. And then what happens, they turn around and say, I don't want to come out there because she's milking me now. She's going to milk me when I get there. And then you may even get here and she's milking you now and she probably got a boyfriend. Or she's probably cooped up somewhere in the province and she has a woman she's in love with. I mean, guys, these situations happen. They happen. So, don't get caught up in the giving relationship because it can even happen when you come to the Philippines. It could happen when you get here. I made a video about this yesterday, talking about all of this stuff. And I already spoke about it. Everything we're talking about now, I kind of spoke about in the video. You don't know the person, don't send money. A video cam does not mean she is yours. She probably has a man next to her while you have a cam. Exactly. Guys, it's dangerous. It's wild. It's like, even though you trust, you still can't trust because you can get brokenhearted. You got to be ready for that disappointment, guys. Like, online even in the Philippines is dangerous because you can come here and meet somebody and then you don't know she got a husband in the province. It be like that in the Philippines, guys. It's like that. You never know the situation. You never know. So many Filipinos hide their kids. It's crazy, guys. And it's not. I'm not trying to bash the Philippines, but you never know. You gotta have someone you can trust.
I
Huh?
keep telling Jay, stop saying I don't bash. You don't bash. Don't say
I
it
know I'm
because
not. I know I'm just telling the truth. No,
no.
because people come on people come on and they you just this, huh?
No,
What?
don't bash the Philippines because you're suggesting that that people think some stupid people gonna think, oh, he's
That's
trying to
true.
bash
Yeah, he's trying to
because
bash
he's suggesting
Filipinos.
it.
Yep.
We
And
don't
I'm
need
just
to
telling the
mention
truth.
it because we're
Yeah.
not bashing. We're just trying to help the guys that doesn't just keep sending money to the girls. Please stop doing that, guys. Don't use the
Yeah.
money to
You're
buy a
creating
girl. It's like you're
monsters.
buying. Yeah. But anyway, we go back to our topic.
Yeah. Let's go back to the topic. But yeah, we did that for Rico. Rico took it all the way off topic. I need to start making more live streams about this.
Uh-huh.
But what happens is you guys create monsters. I'm gonna make a video about it. That's
See,
gonna be one of my
even
next videos.
the Hapster is a Filipina, guys, and also Simple Acos. They agree with us
Yeah,
because
you do.
it's really breaking. Even me, I'm breaking. It's breaking my heart. Like you putting some bad name to all the Filipina
Yeah,
because
they do.
that's very conservative. Filipina are very, very loving
Cause
and
K, what happened, K? I think K.
hardworking.
I
We're
remember one
hard
time
work.
a guy thought K was a scammer. They say, oh, Filipinos are scammers. And K's like, she was dating online. She's like, huh? She was
I was
taken back
offended.
by it.
Anyway, he's an old
Yeah,
guy. I'm not dating him anyway, but I
yeah.
was offended. He was very nice. He's very nice. He's from UK, and he said Filipina are scammer. I was like, what? I don't know, cause I date online, but I don't know how other Filipina date online, and I was shocked. Like, what? I don't know about
But
that, and I
I'm gonna talk
searched
about it
more.
here because I don't mind. But
It's
you know what's
just
gonna have to happen is me and Kay actually eventually gonna have to have our own dating app.
Mhm.
That's what has to happen. We have to have our own and where it's safe for guys, and guys can come and not have to worry about to where it's policed that much to where scammers are all kicked out. The guy reports it and they gone right away. They report it. We watch them, then they're gone. That's gonna be one of the rules of the site. There should be rules on the site on sites like that, and people are not policing it. They know what's happening. They're just like, oh, let it eat, let it eat. These guys are stupid, and you gotta shut it down. That's what's happened. No sites are shutting it down. No site is shutting it down. They just want to make the money from the guys. But no, it won't happen. Me and Kay gonna do a site, and that can't fly. That can't fly. Yeah.
thank you, Sylvia. Actually, Sylvia, Jay and I pray for a right guy the whole time I was single. I was pray that God gave me the right guy for me because
Yeah.
I just want to share it to you guys. It's really hard to find the right guy online, especially
Mm-hmm.
if I'm working in Thailand that time, and then I don't know, it's really hard. So if you guys having a hard time finding a girls, you also doesn't know that us girls also having a hard time because you don't
Yeah.
like to have a short like, oh, I love you, I like you, like a sweet, some super romantic thingy. You just want to find a guy that gonna treat you right, a guy who's not gonna cheat on you. I
Mm-hmm.
really pray for it every day. So guys, you also need to pray for it if you are, if
Well,
you
Sylvia McPadden actually, Kay, I'm gonna have Kay start speaking on my videos because Kay actually, she's a Filipina and she's more, how can I say? She's more knowledgeable. Kay actually dated online longer than I have, so Kay has some experience. So like Kay is very knowledgeable in what she's talking about, and especially these situations. And she's been through some. She has some stories. So I think Kay is qualified to speak on these things. She is. So I'm gonna have start having Kay. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. Thanks, Will Theta, IT networking. Yeah, guys, definitely hit the like button while you're here. But yeah, I'm gonna have Kay start speaking on some of these experiences in my videos, and me and her are gonna sit down and we're gonna have like a roundtable discussions where we just talk and we just talk about it, And actually, what I want to start doing too is me and Kay start interviewing some Filipinas that are looking to date, and and do it like that. But guys, I think me and Kay are really gonna have to do our It's not like it used to be 5-10 years ago. Exactly, Tony Anderson. That's why all these sites are not working. Like I wanted to promote a site, but then I'm like, man, it's happening on this site. It's happening on all these sites, and women are getting away with fire. Like it's crazy, guys. I suggested a site to my boy, and it just happens because they don't police it enough. Where
Mhm.
he had say he talked to I told him I said talk to as many as possible. He wasn't strong enough to delete. Right? He's so caught up in beta mentality, and a lot of guys are to where what happened to him, I said, bro, get on there, talk to like 100, 200 women. and just delete the bad ones. He didn't do that. Women started telling about their stories. He felt bad for them right away, and then he helped one out. And I said, bro, what's wrong with you? He didn't listen to me. And he said, oh, bro, I think I'm done with this. And I said, bro, but you didn't even try. You didn't get nowhere. But that's how bad it is. A lot of guys are not built. It's true, and I'm not trying to play you guys out there. A lot of guys are not built to have that kind of mind frame to where it's like, okay, I'm going to take this like it's a game. Like, I'm in sales, so that's why I know everything is a numbers game, and I played it like that. That's how dating is. It's like, it's a numbers game, you know? And I'm not just saying when I was a dog, when I was a super dog, the reason why I was one of the best dogs out there, because I knew in New York City, I talked to enough women, I'm going to have women that's going to say, oh, yeah, let's go home. I knew that. So some nights I go outside, just talk to a woman. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Before you know it, after I talk to 30 women, this guy, I was nuts like that. After I talked to like 30 women, I got somebody that wants me.
Jay, stop talking your dog life here, please.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm
But
joking.
I have that mentality as a man. You have to have that mentality and not be a dog. You know, you need that mentality though to keep going, keep pushing on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the half
So yeah, let's bring it back.
The half-stars, I can tell you that it's upset me so much when some of these Filipinos who take advantage of Westerners because they are giving a bad name to others. That's true.
It does. It does.
People think like this. Oh my gosh, all Filipino are scammers. Just because somebody hurt you, just because you're being scammed, it doesn't mean everybody is scammer. Just because you experience it once, maybe you need to try different approach next time. Find different girl that doesn't the same with the first one that scam you.
Exactly.
Maybe you just keep dating pretty girls that asking for money. You guys, you need to.
Well, no. See, the thing is, but this is the thing. I told my boy. That's what I told him. I said, bro, talk to as many pretty girls as possible. If that's what you're looking for, do it. Then go get what you're looking for, because you're gonna have a lot that are gonna ask or may be the wrong one, but then you're gonna get that right one. Because you can't. You got to do it. You got to go for what you want. And I told him, I said, go for what you want. But he caved in. And then he mentioned back, bro, I don't think this is for me. He mentioned me back like 3 times like that. I don't think this is for me. And it's like, yeah, it's not for you because you don't have the balls to do it. You know, you got to have a set of gonads so strong to be able to, somebody does something like that, you cut it off and you keep going. You know, you got to be able to keep going and be able to handle rejection, because that's somewhat like a rejection. Will definitely email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com, and you know, I'll definitely chop it up with you. Watch out, Jay. New York days might get you in trouble. Oh no, not at all. Kay knows about New York days.
He said here, the guy said, JMM Navy veteran already planning to become an expert in the Philippines. I need to link up with you, chop it up, or a few important things. Please hit me up. Yeah, you can message Jay on the Black Filipino at gmail.com. Will Taita, IT Networking.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, those who are late, we already talked about.
We already talked about it. Yeah.
Topic. We already talked about what are the things that you need to prepare when you are traveling around the Philippines, not going to the Philippines, because once the Philippines is open, we're gonna talk about it. But the reason we're doing that because we are traveling soon outside Metro Manila.
Yeah.
Are the things that we need to prepare. We need to do the swab test. We need to do the S-Pass. The S-Pass is the one you show in the point of entry, and that S-Pass should be approved by the LGU where you're going to or where you're traveling to. So those are the important things, and also you need to prepare because the traveling way or the transportation right now is very different as before, because before you can go to the terminal and travel anytime. Right now there's specific time only, there's specific timing.
Yeah.
To check that beforehand because you don't like to be surprised. And also you need to check everything, like where you're going, what the time the ship is leaving, what the time the terminal is leaving. You need to check everything, guys. So those are the things that I want you guys to be prepared when you're traveling around the Philippines. Especially cash is the most important. That's common sense.
Oh, yeah, you gotta have cash.
Extra. And the swab test is cost like 2,000. It depends on the test. You need to check them. If it's rapid antigen test, just the nose, it will cost you 1,400 to. It depends how many are you. So those are the things that you need to prepare. So just a heads up, guys, because that's the title of our video. So we're gonna go back with talking about girls again.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Well, Well, no, the reason why, and that's why I'm going to continue to make more videos on it, because a lot of guys out there need help. A lot of guys, you know, are too nice, and you can't do that. It ruins relationships. Actually, you turning Filipinas into monsters, because a lot of you guys are trying to date Filipinas, and you turn them into monsters by giving them what they want. They become monsters, and a lot of times the woman, when they're monsters, they're not going to respect you because you're being a beta orbiter. I know you guys see videos like this all the time on YouTube, and that's what's happening is you're being a beta orbiter, you know. And it happened a lot of times. It happened to you when you were in your country. You were a beta orbiter, and you can't be a beta orbiter in the Philippines because you guys are turning women here into monsters. It's your fault.
Yeah.
So when Filipinos start changing their mind frame, it's going to be the beta orbiters for it. That Filipinos are going to be monsters online. Yeah, because you guys are creating them.
That's why
It's the
there's
beta
no
orbiters
gold
that create
digger.
these monsters.
There's no gold digger. I know it's of course you cannot just blame the guys, but there's no
Yeah,
gold digger if there's nothing to dig, right?
yeah.
There is no money to dig. There is no
There's no
gold
window
digger.
gold
So
digger.
don't allow them
Exactly,
to do that. Because
exactly,
or just be upfront with them. Just girl, I really like you, girl, but you're asking money already. I know that's a red flag. I hope
exactly.
I cannot give you anything. I
And
really like
Kay
you,
said
but
it, guys. I
maybe we
talk about that in my
just
video too. Kay said it. Kay
hi
said to call it
Jolo.
out. Kay said call it out. When a girl throws the red flag, say, you know, you just threw me a red flag, right? I don't like that. Don't do it again. I'm gonna stop talking to you. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. Then, if
Not
you know
like
what,
that.
no,
Still say it in the night in the sweet way, but because girls is either girls we're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I really don't know. I'm just mentioning
no.
because maybe just listen. I'm just
Okay, you're right.
girls maybe like this.
Kay's right. You're right.
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying it to you because um I'm just sharing it to you. Maybe I'm sorry. I'm not gonna do that again. I'm not trying to get any money from you. Maybe that's what she's trying to do. Or she
Yep.
gonna say, oh, okay, I'm not gonna talk to you no more because she got offended. So you just need to know maybe there's some reason behind it. She maybe just want to share it to you, or maybe she just want to try to get money. So you just need to be upfront to the girl. If you like her, don't be blinded with the beauty, please. Don't.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Garrett said, have cojones, guys. Don't take shorts from anybody, including the ladies. Stand for something or fall for anything, and that's true. You have to stand for something, and you know. And somebody else said, "Do you guys know some of the women you see online? Not all of them are Filipina. If you go to university and PH, you will understand the market of online dating. Understand what I'm talking about." Yep. Yeah, you're right. Especially in where we were from, when we were living in Pasay. The women on some of these sites sometimes they're not Filipinas. You get women that are from Africa, you get women that are from everywhere. They come to the Philippines to go to schools. You get a lot of that, but for the most part, though, simply I guess they're in the province and they're and
No,
they're
no, I understand what Simple Ako is trying to
I know
say.
what you're
She's
saying.
trying to say that there's better Filipina not online. They're usually in the.
Usually here. Well, no, she's
In,
not saying. But actually, because no, it can happen to guys when they come here too.
yeah,
Guys have to have a backbone. Guys have to have a backbone.
mhm.
That's what it is. Simpliakis. These guys don't have a backbone, and you can't just blame it. And that's the thing too. You can't just blame it. It's not the Filipinos, Simpliakis. It's the guys. That's the thing. That's the problem.
No, you
No,
can.
babe. No, no. It's the guys because, of course, the
You're
woman.
allowing it to happen.
Yeah, you're allowing it to happen. So if you don't allow it to happen, then it'll stop happening. If every guy said, "I'm not doing this," it wouldn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Think about that. That's the problem. If every guy took a stand and didn't do it, it wouldn't happen anymore. But then you got guys that are going to see that pretty one. But then I understand if it's a situation where I'm saying, "Oh, I will show you something," then you're paying for a service. But if it's not that, you guys are feeding the monster, asking
Asking
politely.
politely, what's the point of vacation under this circumstances? Well, actually, Archie, this actually would the vacation
Well,
is just to be
well,
outside of the Metro
well, no,
Manila.
no, 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 no.
How
Under
are you
these
gonna answer that,
circumstances,
Jay?
no. Still, you'll have a great vacation in the Philippines, and
Mhm.
you'll see. The thing is, Archie, don't get it confused. Where there's still a lot of good women here, and a lot of good women you can meet online. Archie, it's not any circumstance. It's the guy that's
No, he's talking
circumstance.
about the because he
Oh, you're
mentioned
talking
the
about the traveling.
yeah, he's
Oh yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the requirements.
Okay. You're talking about the traveling. So yeah, sorry about that. But no, by the time you come, Archie, by the time you come, there won't be any situation like that, Archie.
They may be just a little bit
No,
because
I don't think so. They
they,
can't.
they,
They can't bring foreigners in the country, kid, and have it to where the Philippines is locked down. Why open the country?
yeah. Well, the reason we having vacation too, just to be back a little bit in normal life. Like it's been a
Mm-hmm.
year and 6 months is the last time we really outside Metro Manila. We went to Batangas. That's different, but
Mm-hmm.
once you go to that particular tourist destination, it's gonna be the same thing. It's just not too much
Exactly.
like other activities, but you can still do the same things you're doing in the past when you go there. So there's only
Yeah.
like some other things that limited, but just the preparation of vacation is a little bit hassle, guys. I really like. I can't even edit the video thinking how we're gonna go to this place because at this time this is busy big time, and then it's too much. I'll talk
Mm-hmm.
about it on my blog, and Jay we're gonna talk about it in his blog too.
Yeah, but Archie, when you get over here, that's not going to be happening. This won't be happening anymore. They know foreigners are not going to stand for this. The Philippines is not dumb. They know we get foreigners over here, they're not going for this. Like for instance, I was on a train. I was on a train, right? And what they're doing right now, because it gets out of hand. Um, when you're on the train, the lady goes, right, and like the reason why she goes because they're scared someone may take their mask off and start talking. Now this is the sad thing. I got upset when she do it. I got upset when she did it. But what Kay seen after I didn't see the lady, but Kay seen it after the lady was did that, and we got in the next train. We went from the MRT to the LRT. An old lady was talking, and she took her face mask off,
Mm-hmm.
and she took her face shield off, and started talking. And I said, yeah, and that's why they're doing that. So that's why they're not letting people talk because people talking, and then the lady took off her face mask and face shield, and
Mm-hmm. It's
and that's
actually
who's
for
doing
the
it. Yeah,
pasaway Filipinos.
Pastor
There's a
Why?
lot.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a lot of Filipinos where I see like they're really like quiet. They're really following the protocols because
Yep.
MRT is cheaper than riding a Grab. If there's some positive again in MRT, it's gonna be closed and it's gonna be
Hmm.
hard to travel. But there is really some few Filipinos that doesn't follow the rules. Like that's why they just do it for everybody.
Yeah.
No talking when you ride in the train because
Yeah.
there's a chance that you can hear the other person, and when the guard is not around, you can just open it and like okay, okay,
Yeah,
I'll
because the
help
lady
you.
did it. The lady did it. But still, my thing was my beef was, of course I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna take off my face mask. I mean, I talk to Kay all the time with my face mask and face shield on. But she said, and then the second time it wasn't as bad. The first time it happened, fire went through me. I said, is she serious? I already got the face mask and face shield on. Now she's telling me to shut up. But I said I was quiet though. I shut up though. That was the thing though, guys. I didn't like it, but I was still compliant. But
Yeah.
sometimes because some foreigners they won't be compliant. You have some foreigners that that can't be in play when foreigners get here because they're not going for it. A Filipino tells a foreigner he's going what? He's going to flip out, especially if he got a face mask and face shield on. But most times he probably won't. That's the thing. Foreigners are not going to be having their face masks. It's going to be crazy.
But Jay, I was just guys. I'm gonna insist. The one said Filipinos are really stubborn in everything, not all, but most. I agree,
Foreigners
sis.
are
The one.
too. We are too.
Yeah. So this
I'm
is what
stubborn. I
we're
won't
in
lie.
We're in BGC, and there's foreigner like his
Uh,
old guy already. He has no face mask. The facial is here on the top, and he's walking like
he was
there's
just
no.
walking like he was in New York. And he just see the face mask rule was dead in the Philippines. He was just like, and I said, I couldn't help but laugh. I started dying laughing. I said, K. And you already can tell he's in BGC. He's an older white guy. He looked like he was in two world wars. He looked like he was in World War in Vietnam. He was in World War II in Vietnam. Like he did a stint in his 20s and he did another stint in his 40s just to go to the war again. That's the kind of look he had. He's walking,
And then I
marching
asked
through
the guard.
BGC.
Because I know he passed by on the next street because in BGC there's like Fifth Street, Sixth Street. Like I asked Kuya, did you ask the guy why he's not wearing the foreigner, why he's not wearing a face mask? Yes, ma'am. I asked him where's your face mask. He said, I'm wearing the face mask. And
Yep.
then I called the I called the I called the other guard in the next street. Please check this guy's not wearing a face. He's walking like there's nothing. No face
No,
mask.
no. I mean, I think we told the story before, but it's funny. That's why I can't tell it again because um, we said to because no, the guard said, "Hey, sir, face mask, right?" I don't know what the guy was thinking. Like, bro, you see everybody else with their face mask on. I know he has to see this. Like, you're walking around and you see everybody has on their face mask and face shield. So, but the guy, but the guard actually said, "Hey, sir, face." He said, "I got my face mask. I got my face mask." Saying he has his face mask in his pocket. I'm like, man. I said they're gonna have to. They can't open the Philippines yet because they got these rules in play
Yeah.
and the foreigners are not hearing it. They're not going to wear the face mask and face shield. So the Philippines has to be all the way open. So I don't see what active research is saying with 2023. That's just ridiculous. But 2022,
No, that's for the herd immunity only,
the
Jay.
herd
Because
immunity, yeah, that's
but
open
but
by
but the other, I think DOH or the other one of
or
the
late
health
this year.
officers said like, no, we're gonna have the herd immunity within few months, not 2023. So they just they're just against each other because the other person said, oh no, we're gonna be advanced, like we're gonna be herd immunity within this year or in few months. So Octa Research is always doing like I think they just listen to Octa Research all the time, but I don't think so. Let's see, guys. We cannot say anything because we're not working in the health
Mm-hmm.
department. Let me just read Hapster said, babe. I wanted to visit Boracay. I've never been to any Visayan island. I always go to Luzon, East or West Philippines, and Rizal provinces. Oh, she went to Rizal.
Mm.
But mind you, though, when Filipinos visit other countries, I agree they follow the yeah.
Yeah.
When we go to other country and I work in Thailand, I was following all the rules. Filipino OFW are really following the rules. That's why they I see a lot of comments of OFW when some Filipinos are complaining or not following the rules. They're like, we are here in other country. We're following all the rules.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. And Kay, you're makukulit. Makukulet.
Makukulit. What's
Yeah,
makukulit?
makukulit. I have no idea. I forgot.
Your so kulit J, like for example, is they have different meaning like kulit, like oh, can we go to mall right now, Jay? I want to go to the mall right now, Jay. That's other makulit. There's different meaning. Makukulit is like also like hard headed. I don't know. It's like different meaning on the way you say it in a sentence. It has a
Mm-hmm.
different meaning the way you say it. I
Yeah.
know. So musit. He's trying to say musit is
It's what?
it's like bullshit. Smooth it. Just to try to say it in nice way.
And like oh, joking. Oh, yeah.
That the B is used M. Boracay, Baguio, and Cebu are the bomb to go to. Next in Mindanao and Palawan. Yeah, Baguio. We wanna go. Yeah, Pasaway, sis, Pasaway. We wanna go to Baguio. We want to go to. Oh yeah, Jay, this is what I'm gonna share.
Yeah.
Guys, in Baguio, the swab test is only 500 pesos.
Yeah.
So right
Yeah.
now, Baguio is open for NCR resident, and upon arrival, you can do the swab test for 500 pesos only. So that's the
Yeah.
cheapest you can go. I try to search if I can get cheaper and I can get saliva test because I don't like to do the swab test, which is today. We're going to do saliva swab test today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to do the swab test. This is my first time. I'm scared. But the swab test, the saliva test is Red Cross only. We're going to do that. And it will take, we need 20. Oh, this is also Jay. Sorry. I just got excited.
Yeah. 24 hours. Yeah. It's yeah. You
That's
want the
one
24
thing
hour
too,
test?
guys. When you travel in the Philippines, you need to do the test a day before you travel. Some provinces they require 24-hour validity. So
Mm-hmm.
meaning if I do swab test at 2 p.m. today, I need to be on my destination exactly on the LGU before 24 hours. So at least exactly 24 hours. So
Mm-hmm.
some this tourist destination is 48 hours validity, but this place we're gonna go to is 24 hours validity. So I need to be the swab test. We need to be there before the end of 24 hours. So it's crazy. It's like we cannot do the swab test earlier and then get it. It's 24
Yeah.
hours. That's
And
off.
And I had the swab test already, but Kay's definitely in for a surprise. She'll be fine though.
We're gonna vlog it, guys. So please watch my first time to do the swab test. Hello, Mike's journey. The one you guys change position. Jay is always on the other side when you do
Yeah, I
this.
know.
Now he turned
I
on
don't
his
know how that
camera.
happened. Yeah, my camera went off. That's why. And because Kay, she's in the stream as a person. She's also in like me too. That's why her picture's on my name. So let me show you guys. Okay, I gotta make sure Kay stops logging in like she's me. But
He said Mike is in the house.
yeah, what's going on, Mike? But yeah, guys. So yeah, we actually we want to go. We're gonna leave at 10, so we can do the swab test. Not we're not going to swab test. We're gonna go out, buy some things before we leave and travel. There's some more things we want to get, so we're gonna go out and get them. And let me turn the light on in front of me. 1 second, y'all.
Guys, the swab test we're gonna do is like super late because we doesn't know what time we're gonna arrive to the destination. But maybe next time when we travel, we're gonna do it's either air travel or just around NCR or maybe Pampanga or somewhere or maybe Zambales. That's we can travel by ano to by bus only or by land because this time we're traveling right now to traveling by boat and by land, so it's not gonna be hassle. It's just the 24-hour validity of the swab test. You need to be there already. It's just you just need to prepare everything. Okay, take a deep breath. That's the key, and hold it for a few seconds. It's forever, but it's really fast. Oh, okay, take a deep breath. That's the key, and hold it for a few seconds. Seems forever, but it's really fast. Hi, Tony from Mike's Journey. Good morning from Tony Anderson. Let me just say, Jay is. Oh, sis, I'm talking so fast, sis. I think I'm speaking so fast. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me see the other comment here. I think I'm talking too fast. Jay is like making all the ASMR sound.
Yeah, I
ASMR.
know.
Okay. What? Take a deep breath, the second, and hold it for a few seconds. Seems for everybody's. Oh, I need to take a deep breath. Oh my gosh, I'm so
Yeah,
scared.
yeah. No, it's. Oh, it feels weird, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be alright. You'll adjust to it. Most of the fathers don't want to follow rules when they go home. They think they're the king of pH. No, it's true. That's what happens. But
It make me nervous again.
you'll be fine, kid. You'll be fine. But no, most foreigners. I seen it in not even just foreigners that are from here, just foreigners in general. I can tell by the way the guy was moving through the Philippines. You know, they don't follow the rules. It's just a natural thing. So the Philippines cannot open with all these rules in play. You know,
That's
they
the
have to
reason
reach
they're
herd
not
immunity
opening it.
first.
I think
And
yeah. Sorry, Jay.
okay, what you gonna say?
No, I'm just gonna say that's the reason they're not opening it for foreigners yet because
Yep,
there's some foreigners that not gonna follow the rules. So
yep.
yeah,
The
so
foreigners
that
that are here though already get it. They get it. They get
they
it. They
follow the
follow the
rules.
rules. But the ones that are gonna come here, they're just not ready and used to it. You know, they're not ready and used to it. I think a lot of more foreigners that are here need to speak with the foreigners first. You know, like you guys need to come here and get some game from guys that are here because you know on these live streams and different things because there's foreigners that are not you know can't wait to see the video of Kate getting a test. Yeah, that's gonna be soon. Actually, that's gonna be soon, Tony. I'm gonna do a video of me doing it too. That's
Mike
gonna
has
be
a
soon.
question for Jay. Hey
But
Jay, how much weight have you lost, man? Looking good.
I lost 35 pounds. I lost a ton of weight. My body fat went down. I'm down to I'm at only 20% body fat, and it's crazy because K's at 25. So I'm going for 10. I'm going for 10, and actually I'm going to show that journey on another channel because you know that's what YouTube is. Because me and K exercise, but you need a different channel. We're going to do it on J&K, but you can't do that.
I think Tony was gonna make fun of me. Stop doing that,
Uh-huh.
Tony, just because you have a new profile picture right now and you change it. Don't make fun of me. I'm joking. He has a new profile picture.
Yeah. But no, me and Kay, I'm gonna start a channel with Kay, exercising, and yeah, because you got to separate. You got to separate the two. You can't mix channels together. So unfortunately, I have to separate it, but it's fine. I mean, I can put up. I exercise every day, so all I gotta do is when I'm exercising, talk about my exercise and pick videos up and do different content like that. I can do it. I do this every day with Kay. So it's like I'm living 5 channels in one already. So why not do it, right? What happened, Kay?
No, you're so serious the way you answer it.
Oh no, I am serious.
Guys, we actually get our BMI last time and we check,
Yeah.
we do a lot of tests, and I lose some weight, and Jay lose more weight, but I am going to my, ideal weight very soon, hopefully. And walking
So,
is the key, guys. Keep
yeah,
walking.
walking is the key. Kay's gonna be her ideal weight. I give it in a month.
Thank you, sis. Mitch Moran.
I found the new exercise. I found the new exercise we're gonna do. It's very simple, but you burn a lot of calories. And I'm gonna start doing these simple exercises, and then I'm gonna show it. I'll let you guys know when we got to the other channel. So if you guys need some motivation or staying fit, you guys can check it out. But yeah, I can't wait for that actually, because a lot of times you have a different channel, it's gonna bring different opportunities.
Mhm.
That's how YouTube is. And a couple of you guys do YouTube. Mike does YouTube. The Hapsters does YouTube. So
Mitch
you guys know what
Moran.
I'm talking about. Mitch Morena does YouTube. Yeah. So you guys know what I'm talking about. You can't mix different content. I did that before on my channel. Like I remember one time I made a video talking about the things in the industry, and it got tons of views. Now the reason why I got tons of views because that's popular content, and I can't talk about that on my channel, but I can do another channel talking about it because my channel is about the Philippines. It's not going to mix well, and I was
That's
doing that before.
That's what Jay trying to say. You need to have your own niche, and if you find
Yeah.
your niche and people like you, like for example, my niche is shopping. I have a bunch of supporter or people watching me in shopping videos, so I just focus on it. But I still wanna share like travel. So if your niche is like showing around the Philippines or traveling, stick with that because the people who are gonna watch you are gonna gain more viewers and keep watching you in the same niche. So you just need to
hmm
stick with it.
Yeah. See, and Mike
See,
does what I do. Mike does what I do.
you have
And
6
Mike,
channels.
we definitely need to talk. Email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com, or I'll search you out because I'm on the same thing where you need more than one channel, and a lot of people don't know it, but this is like a career. Well, Tony Anderson, I do it too. YouTube is like a career, and Mike knows what I'm talking about. It's like a career, and if you are serious about it, you can have 6 channels, and it won't be hard because it's funny. It's weird like that. You guys don't know a lot of guys, but what it is you can't be lazy. You
Mm-hmm.
can't be lazy. You know, you got to plan. Like so, every day you got to wake up. You got to say, okay, I got this plan for this channel. I'm going to do this on this channel, and you can do it all. I'm going to do this at this hour for this channel. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to talk about this, and then tomorrow I'm going to do this for this, and I'm going to talk about this, and then tomorrow I'm going to do this for that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this for that, and then before you know it, boom, you know, you got 5 channels, it's working well, and you putting videos on every channel every day, and people
Mm-hmm.
and other people be like, oh, that's crazy, it's hard. No, it just took me an hour. I took 1 hour. I took 20 minutes for this, and I took 20 minutes for that, and then I took 20 minutes for this, and I got it all done in 3 hours for 5 channels. It can happen.
Yeah, but
It
only
can happen.
thing, anything, it depends on what niche you have. Like for
What niche
example,
you
my
in? Yeah.
shopping. Yeah, for example, my shopping video, it took me like sometimes 6 hours to 7 hours to edit because I put detailed information. So it
Mm-hmm.
depends on what you're trying to do. But of course, you need to make sure that your viewers were gonna like the way you edit it because that's
Yeah.
make pop up. So for you to have more viewers, you need to make sure that everything is like, so they keep coming back to you. He said he's emailing you right now.
Yeah.
So,
Because guys, YouTube is actually a career.
mhm.
And the more you get into it, the more you delve into it, because eventually what I'm going to do, I'm going to connect all the channels, but not connect them, but to where you guys will be able to see them all, and it's going to look crazy. It's like, Jay, this is Jay's channel, like, what's this?
Well, we have
I'm
one
telling you,
channel, guys, that hit
huh?
10,000 subscribers already and
Subscribers,
million
yeah.
views. But we trying to plan to monetize
It's not
it.
monetized yet. Yeah.
It's not monetized yet, so
Mm-hmm.
it's 10,000 subscribers already. But it's hidden. I didn't put the
Yeah,
how many
it got
subscribers.
crazy amounts of views. We gotta work more on the channel and make it to where we can monetize it. Is because we put content that's not monetizable. But what we're gonna do is we're going to and that's not a word, monetizable. But what we're gonna do is we're going to add different content there and make it to where it makes sense. But once that one gets monetized, that's gonna be one of those channels that makes 10, 20,000 a month, and that's what YouTube can do, guys. You know, there's different ways to monetize yourself. So the thing is, the Philippines genre doesn't pay much, y'all. I'll be honest with you. The
I know.
Philippines genre doesn't pay anything, really. It
So I
pays what,
suggest.
like a
Mhm.
thousand max. It paid 2,000 a month, so it doesn't really pay. So am I gonna leave it? No, but I'm going to leave it by not leaving it. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to keep building it until it grows. Because one day, it'd be you guys be like, "Wow, Jay blew up. He's getting 100,000 views every video." I was getting that before. What's going on,
Hi,
BK?
BK.
Yeah, and be like, "Oh wow, he's getting 100,000 views a video because I'm gonna keep going."
The Hafter said, "That's
Hmm.
great. Walking is definitely a great way to lose weight." Actually, sis, I lose a lot of my water fat because and
Yeah,
then finally it's hard. Like for example, you're in the for example, your weight is like let's say your weight is 60, right? And you're trying to get in 50. You stuck in 60, 61, 62,
yeah,
61 the whole time, even though you're trying hard. And then you finally leave the 60. I was like, ah. It's like
yeah,
especially if you're already like totally not totally fit. If you're fat and you're trying to lose, you're gonna really lose like 30 pounds right away if you're
yeah. You
trying to
are.
work hard.
That's what
But
happened to
if you're
me. Yeah.
already uh going down to your body weight, the best weight that you need to be, is really hard to go there. But you need to be consistent, and walking is really one of the best thing that happened to us because Jay pushed me to walk, and
Yeah,
I'm not really like super. I need to lose maybe like 10 or 14 more to have my ideal weight on my height.
yeah,
So
yeah,
Jay is like only 9. Jay needs to lose 9 pounds just to be on his ideal weight, and he's
yeah,
already
yeah.
like going to be in his ideal weight.
But I don't necessarily want to like lose the weight. I just want to like tone up. But the lady told me, she said, wow. She said, because my stomach, it's not big. When my stomach was big. So she said, I see a lot of mass and muscle in your stomach area. She said, are you like really big? She said, like, are you like really? And I said, well, no, what it is, I've been working out for so many years, and I had a lot of fat kicked up in there, and I kept trying to lose it. So I was doing sit-ups, thinking I'm going to lose my stomach doing sit-ups. So it's nothing but compacted muscle in there. And she said, "Yeah, I can see it. It shows most of your powers in your stomach." I said, "Yeah, I know." But that's good because most guys, that's all I was encouraged. When you say the channel only makes 1,000 a month, or it's about $1,000,
Dollars.
$1,000 a month. Yeah,
Yeah, because the ads in the Philippines is not so big, guys. So that's why I created a channel. Most of those subscribers that we have at 10,000 subscribers, most of my subscriber is from US, India, some other part. We have also percentage in the Philippines, but mostly are around outside the Philippines.
hmm,
Because if you are a YouTuber in the Philippines, that's why I'm working hard on my craft when I edit my video. I make sure it's good because if it's not, you have a lot of competition.
yeah,
There's a lot of people going to the same place that you're going to. You need to make it pop and informative because they're not gonna watch your video. And you need to hit, like for example, my latest video, the VV Collectives, I hit 14,000 views on that. That was uploaded like 2 weeks ago. And I got $20 only and
yeah. That was
14,000
good.
views.
Yeah.
If it's Jay, if Jay hit
If I got
14,000,
14,000 views, man,
Jay
I
will
probably
gonna
get like
get like,
$70, 80,
or maybe
$60. Yeah,
100. Yeah.
yeah. It's crazy
So
with the expat
because most
space.
of my subscribers in the Philippines. So,
Hmm.
but I'm happy because they watch the video for 9 minutes. So it's really helped. The longer your video is, it's also really helped, especially if they watch the longer video. So make sure it's very interesting. It's very, people will gonna, keep watching it. It's not like
Hmm.
boring. But it's really hard to speak English when you do the shopping video because I'm talking to the
Yeah.
Filipinos. But I
Hmm.
will try because there's a lot of people requesting it. But
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard.
Yeah, it is hard, but yeah, the expat genre doesn't pay. You know what happens in the expat space is the guys, because mostly guys, they'll watch one person and then they'll stop watching the other, which is like, so when you said 10,000, you were talking about $10,000. That's great money. Yeah. Um. Yeah, it is great money. I'm not talking about pesos. Definitely not. It won't be enough to live. Um. See what happens is guys they'll watch one expat dude and then they'll stop watching the other. It's like that. It's non, and this word doesn't make sense. It's nonsensical to expat space. So I can't just rely on it because the way people watch people is just ridiculous. They'll watch one person and then they'll watch his videos and then they'll stop watching the other person, or then they'll watch me and then they'll stop watching the other. It's weird. It's bugged out. But that's how people are. It's like a cult following in the expat space, and it's like people. I know you guys. You're different because you guys that are here watch everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You'll watch anybody. That's usually the people I get.
That's
They'll
what I'm
watch
telling
anybody.
Jay. Just
Yeah,
keep doing your thing.
yeah.
Just because you need to invite more people to watch or not, just don't stick on the expat space. Just
Mhm.
do your thing, share your experience, and just keep vlogging and just keep editing it in a good way. Because people who like to watch your video will just gonna stick around and
Yeah, yeah.
keep watching the video. So that's why me, I would just like, if you like to watch me, you watch me. If you don't, don't watch.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
has to be like that. It
So
has to be like
anyway,
that. Mhm.
Jay, we have a commercial since we still have 31 people watching. I want to shout out, guys. Thank you so much for being a members of TBF. Shout out to those people that's still a member. Hybrid Pinoy, Simply Rocco, Pinoy Forever, Chris S, Lamont Taylor, A. Advincula, J. Brown, Rob Cook, Mr. Henry Man, Afro Troop TV, Cliff and Rue, Easy Hernandez, Douglas DeSico, Exotic Filipino Kaylo, Charles Sakana, Tony Anderson, Ken Lee, The Professor, Terry Campbell, Life as a Human, Jojo, Rudolph Duman, Maurice Howard, all right, I lost myself. Kay Dallas, John Thomas, Cecilia Salamat, Bigman 7917, Top Life, Craig McCoy, Clifton Palmer, Gonzo 660, Gomer 171, Eve Calma, the J Maverick Show, and the Far From Home. Thank you so much for being members.
Yes, yes,
Hello,
yes. Thank you.
hi, I hope in the Philippines.
Yeah, what's going on? But yeah, no, 10,000. And the thing is, we still working. We're still working, Matthew, and we're still working on developing and setting up to where it just flows in. Because really, it's not hard. I know it's hard for a lot of you guys here because a lot of you guys don't make videos. But making the video is much easier than you think once you get in the flow. And me and Kay are in the flow. And once you get in the flow, it just it just happens. It just flows, guys. Like, there's so many channels I watch and so many different topics, so many different things to talk about in the world here, and so many things I'm interested in. I'm not just a guy that's in one space. You know, you could just look at what's going on and just talk and just speak your mind about what's going on with everything out here, and make a way in any space. It's really like that. I've been thinking about relocating to the PH whenever they reopen, and I've listened to some of your videos and heard you talk about doing one-on-one consultations for a small fee. I'm interested. Yeah, email me theblackfilipino@gmail.com, and I'll definitely speak with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, but no, pretty soon I'm actually going to add this into everything. Well, you guys will see when my program is fully ready. All this stuff is going to be in there. So you guys have choices. Which road you want to take? You want to physically work? You want to do other things? You want to do videos? I'll have all of that. No, it is. It is going to be good. It is going to be good. It is going to
It's
be good.
sure. Yeah, it's gonna be soon, guys, because we're too busy, but it's very
Hmm.
very soon.
Yeah, it's going to be soon. Yeah, I'm just putting some final things together, but that should be soon. If anything, I would say within the next month, because guy, the best the worst thing I did was actually put a date on it a while ago. I think it was like a month ago, month and a half ago. I
Mhm.
said 2 weeks, and I shouldn't have done that because it's always something else you got to do. Jay, is
Wait,
it true that there are guys knocking on people's doors at night? No, well, knocking on people's doors at night. I don't see how they would be able to.
maybe in
Where
the
I
news.
am, maybe in the news, maybe it's happening in a province somewhere where people can just hop over your gate. But that's not happening in Manila because everything is gated up
No, it
out
depends on
here.
where you're staying, Dante. For example, like for
Yeah,
us, we're staying in the condominium, so the guard is very strict, not allowing anyone to enter. Even delivery, we before you can deliver outside the door, the delivery guy can just knock the door and give you the
not
delivery.
anymore.
Now
Yeah.
we have kiosks downstairs where the delivery will be there, and you just pick up your delivered product or your package downstairs. They cannot go
Mm-hmm.
anywhere inside. So, but if you, that's why, guys, we advise you to stay in the place where it's gated. There's a
Mm-hmm.
guard, because if you're staying in the place where it's like apartment and you have your own door, people can just knock on the door. This happened in
Yeah,
the
exactly.
past, guys. I heard that
Mm-hmm.
news in the past. They knock on the door, acting like this, different situation, and they
But
just
no,
suddenly
that's it. That
open.
still happens. It's still gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that still happens. If you have it set up to where you're not gated in, not even just a gated community, you have your house gated off. That's why, especially in Manila, you see it a lot. People have their whole front area gated and barred up, so no one
Mm-hmm.
can even get to your door. They have their
Yeah.
whole downstairs section cut off to where it's a big gate, so no one can even get in to even knock on your door, or even your window. They climb up on your house, your window's barred up. That's why they do that, as you see that a lot in Manila, to protect, because there's guys that are hungry. The wolves are out, and the wolves are out, and they're everywhere in the Philippines. Wolves are everywhere, but so you got to be ready for it. Don't be wrong. You don't see them a lot in the daytime. Of course, the evil comes out to play at night. They're saying they're part of a cult. I've heard of that, part of a cult,
What news is
but I
that?
could
That
believe
can
that.
you tell me? Because I wasn't able to watch the news this past few days because Sabbath yesterday we didn't watch, but the news is mostly about Pinoy. So I
Hmm.
watched some of them. I was listening, but I didn't watch in the past few days. Sis K, your place looks nice with point. Thank you, sis. It's really nice. That's why, sis,
It
if
is.
you have ano to, I was telling them to the foreigner, especially those foreigner, if you can get a place with a pool, just like Mike said, a condo is a better living. Do that, guys, because if there's a lockdown, if ever there's a lockdown when you come here, maybe not, at least you have a pool to
Hmm.
swim if you cannot go outside your your place.
Hmm.
It's very nice. This place is very quiet, and there's a lot of foreigner here too. Not really a lot, but we see a lot. There's a black guy, there's a white guy over there, right here in
Oh,
this
there's
road.
tons of
We're
foreigners
staying.
here where I live.
It's just people
It's
just mind their own business.
yeah.
Actually, we don't talk to. We talk. We say hello if
You don't
we
talk
see
to
them.
anybody. I'm be real with you
Yeah,
guys
people
because they don't
mind
talk.
their own
You know.
business.
Yeah. Everybody minds their own business. I'm
But
sure
if you
even
say
some of
hi
them know who I am, but we don't talk to nobody. Nobody bothers me.
Actually,
Yeah.
kids know our YouTube channel. The
Yeah.
kids
Kids
over
know who we
there.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes we play badminton, basketball in the basketball court, and they say, "Oh, you're vlogging. What's your YouTube channel?" The kids know
Hmm.
our channel than
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. They know who we are.
Yes,
Do they have
I'm not
Airbnb?
sure. Let me see if there's an Airbnb. Because there's some people, I never check here in our place if there's an Airbnb, but I'll let you know, sis. I'll message you if there is. I'll message you on your. We're following each other in Instagram. I will PM you if there is. I'll search it later. If there is, I'll
Yeah.
message
Yeah.
you.
Hmm.
And guys, if you want to use Airbnb, it's available right now. Please click the link of Jay in this live stream. That's gonna give you some. If your first time to use Airbnb, it's gonna give you some extra money, like maybe at least 2,000. That's my Airbnb link. Click that. It's for your first time to create an account. You're gonna get like maybe 2,000 discount on your
Hmm.
first booking, just for your first booking.
Yes.
So click
And
that link.
guys, I guess we'll stop it in the next 7 minutes
Do they have
because me and
Airbnb?
Kay are gonna get outside. We're gonna get outside and go do some. So
Shop.
actually, we gotta go do some shopping. Then after that, we're gonna get this COVID test. So you guys will see
Oh
that
my
those videos
god!
coming soon
I'm
of the
scared.
COVID test because you still got to get tested to leave out of the Philippines. So you guys will see if me and Kay have the vid. Kay walking around with that vid.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared.
Why you
That's why
scared?
I keep that's why I keep looking, guys, for the saliva test. The only thing with saliva test is very expensive. It's 2,000. But the only thing is the Red Cross is the only one doing the test, and the result may not give you after 24 hours. So we
Hmm.
need the result today. Actually, guys, the rapid antigen test, it will take 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. You get the result right away if you're positive or negative. So the only thing is the validity is like 24 hours only.
Yep.
Thank you, Mike. You have fun too and stay safe. I think Mike is in Quezon City, so.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna go do that, and actually, I'm gonna show the whole day today. I'm gonna show the whole day today. It's gonna be eventful. It's gonna be an eventful day. So I'm gonna start recording as of right now. I should get you guys on the live stream, like, yeah, and shout you guys out right now on the video. But no,
Sis
can't using my
Duan.
camera.
Sorry, Jay, to cut you off. Sis
Okay.
Duan, I just searched here in our place. There's no Airbnb in our place. There's no Airbnb because I was searching. I see some Pasig, but in our place they don't do Airbnb here. I searched exactly the name of our condominium. Is no. Sorry. But there's a lot of Airbnb that you can find here in Manila, in Metro Manila and Pasig. All you need to do is search for Superhost. Superhost is the best thing that gonna give you a
Yeah,
good
Superhost. Yeah.
location. Superhost.
What's going on, David Holman?
Hello, David
How you doing?
Holman. Welcome.
You came right at the end, bro. I'm about to shut it down. I'm starving too. I'm starving.
Guys, for
What's that?
example, this is in Sorrento Oasis, right? This is not our condominium, but this is in Rosario, Pasig. Look at this room. Basta look for Superhost, guys. Superhost.
Superhost, yeah.
If you're gonna book. And find somewhere that closer to the.
Toronto Oasis is like it's like an expat community over
No,
there.
I said Sis Duan is around the corner, right? Sis Duan, you said you were in around like
She lives out here?
subdivision. No, she's not here. She's in Canada. But I think she's the one who mentioned that her place is around the corner with us. It was great to be here with you guys. Thank you, Simply Akos. Thank you for spending time with us and sharing your knowledge also and your
Yes.
opinion about when you're talking about Filipina dating online and
Mm-hmm.
the scamming thingy. And I hope it will change. I hope this girl stop doing
Yeah,
it, but it's not.
and Simply Akis, if you and your hubby are open for an interview, let me know. Email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com.
She's in Pasig.
I would love to interview you and your husband and promote your channel. Email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com. I would love to talk about, if you guys don't mind, if you're not shy. Well, you guys are YouTubers. I would love to show, you guys' story and
We
share
still
it,
need
share
to
it with the world.
edit the video of Sonic, guys.
Yeah, no, no, yeah, that
That
one's
one is
been
just
lingering.
it's so long. We're trying to edit it. Hopefully, we can finish it this week and we
Mm-hmm.
can share it to you because Sonic is really a good guy and he's really talented.
Yeah,
David Holman, you're always welcome. Once every time 2 months they open up. He said he said I have fiance. We have a home in Sariaya. Where is that? Where's
yeah,
Sariaya? Green Park Beach, but I don't know.
yeah. I gotta call Sonic when we get back
Oh,
from vacation. I gotta call him because you'll see his video when you see a video that says 18-year-old 18-year-old black man told he could never learn Chinese, so he moved to China. He learned Chinese and moved to China because it was a Chinese lady that told him that, oh, you can't learn Chinese, like, because he was a black guy. She was like, not racist, but she had a, you know, her mind was like, I don't know, people are like that. But she said that she judged him because he was black, so then he learned it, and then he learned Japanese, and he learned all these other languages. And his mom said, "Don't worry, baby, you're gonna do it," and then he did it. So this would be a great story. What's the best way to go about securing a good apartment or condo for monthly rent from the U.S. before you get to the PH? Well, I would say to have someone that's on the ground, someone there, or say even if you have a lady out here, Matthew, that's usually the best way. That's how I did it with Kay. I had Kay secure one before I came here, and it made it easier for me because I knew I trusted Kay's judgment until I came here, and when I seen the place, I said, "Oh man, it's not for me," because
no, Jay, I showed Jay the video. He's trying
she
to
showed
just.
it to me.
I showed,
And
babe,
then,
this is not really good. I show you the video. I show. He's like, okay, but we stayed there for a few months only, guys, and we
yeah,
transferred. But it's good. It's okay though. It's just double deck. Try not to have a double deck. And also, guys, try to watch Jay's video. He uploaded a lot of
Okay,
apartment
simply
videos. We do a lot of research for you guys. Search
Yeah, I do.
J apartment or condo. J the Black
Yeah,
Filipino
yes,
apartment
yeah.
condo.
Yeah, search your
Search
car in the
that, guys.
condos, Matthew Detman, and you'll see.
You have an
And
so
you'll
you have an
see.
idea.
But you have to have somebody. You have to have somebody when you get here. You have to have first. You come here. You don't secure a place before you get here. You have to physically be here because you never know. The place is probably not what it looks like. That happens a lot in the Philippines, Matthew. It happens a lot in the Philippines to where you say you'll get it and then you'll get here and it's nothing like that. So you definitely have to have someone here, or you actually have to come here yourself and view it yourself to make sure
Mhm.
it's up to your standard. You have to do that, Matthew. It's not a good idea. I would say come here and stay in Airbnb, then secure an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you search Matt what's his name? That
Matthew
was
Dedman.
Matthew.
Yeah,
Matthew
Matthew.
Deadman, the website where you can search that really legit because we get our places from there. Rentpad and Lamudi and also thatproperty.com. Those are the three websites. Search it and search the place where you want to stay. And make sure that before you decide, make sure that you see it. Or if you have a girlfriend here, make sure that she see it totally like the whole thing because sometimes it's already changed. Like for example, they show the old pictures, which is super new, and then when you go there, it's already old because other people
Hmm.
rent it and it's old already. So,
Yeah, yeah.
or just as Jay said, go here, stay in Airbnb for maybe a month or maybe like 2 weeks or 1 week. It depends. And decide which one you want to stay. So you can see it directly in your eyes because you will stay there for a month, 6 months. We never know. 1 year, 2 years. You don't like to regret your staying there because there's a contract. You don't like to like, oh no, I
Hmm.
want to transfer. So make sure that
Yep.
you like the environment, you like the outside. Is it near in the mall? Is it near in the supermarket? Is it easy to travel? You just need to consider everything. So it's easy for you of you living here in the Philippines. So that's all the things that you need
Yes.
to consider in
And
moving.
guys, with all that being said, we want to thank you for coming to the live show. We'll see you next time. I may go live again when I get to my destinations. Hopefully, I can. If the signal's good, I'll go live. It may only be for like 10, 20 minutes because I know the signal's not going to be as good as you want it to be. It won't be like this now, but still, we'll make something happen. And guys, thanks for coming today. See you next video. Peace.
Bye. Thank you.